So guys, welcome to STRS Automotive YouTube channel. Didn't think we'd do this, but we're getting a lot of requests for walk-around videos on our stock. We just thought it'd be easy to just post it all on YouTube, all in one place. Obviously, if someone wants a video, they can go onto the channel and view it there at their own leisure. So starting off, first video, we've got this Mark III Focus RS. Very popular car online at the moment. We're getting a lot of inquiries through on this, a lot of interest. Priced very well at 22,500. Don't think there's many others in sort of this price bracket. So we're expecting this one to fly out the door. Only 47,000 miles, good spec as well. Obviously we've got the forged alloys, finished in sort of a light gunmetal grey. Looks really nice against the black. Obviously I'm personally not a fan of black on black, so I think this really sets it off nicely. But looking at the bodywork, it's in lovely condition. Previous chap washed it, polished it on weekends, things like that. So it's been very well looked after on the paintwork side of things. Front end, minimal stone chipping, as to be expected. But overall, lovely condition. So moving on to this side as well. We do have the RS mud flaps, which do look nice on these cars. Sort of gives it that rally inspired look. As you can see there, real nice glossy paintwork. Obviously it does have the Scorpion valved exhaust. I will show you that in a second. Do get these nice RS inlays as well. Looks quite good with obviously the blue logo on the mud flaps, the blue calipers, and the blue accent in the spoiler breaks it up nicely. Onto the interior. Very nice interior. Bolsters on the passenger seat, still in good condition. Does have the normal RS Recaro seats, which I do prefer for day-to-day use compared to the Shell seats. A lot harder wearing, a lot more forgiving, obviously for getting in and out of. So you do get the RS display there when you do open the door. View of the rear as well. Rear seats, to be honest, look like they've never really been sat in. There in excellent condition. We'll move on to the driver's side now, and we'll start it up and obviously show you that exhaust. So you do have the Sony sound as well. Lux pack. So it's done 47,735. So we'll start it up now. So I'll run you through the exhaust, how it works and things like that. So the exhaust does come with a fob, if I can find it. Don't look at here. Obviously it is on cold start now, but with the fob you can turn the valves open just like that. It does sound really nice. So I'll give it a little tickle now with the valve shut. That's obviously closed. Open it up. So with the valves closed, it's just sort of a bit of an amplified stock sound. That's the best way to describe it. Just a little bit louder than a standard system, but not too much. Doesn't drone on the motorways. But obviously when you do open the valves, it's a hell of a difference. Quite like the idea of this because obviously you get the best of both worlds. So if you wanted to go for a steady drive to the shops, things like that, obviously it's come off cold start now, it's even quieter. Obviously you can still have it quite quiet, but obviously if you want to go for a spirited drive, you can crack them open, and obviously it's a lot louder. As you can see there, that's obviously with the valves closed, valves open, so still is fairly quiet on idle. So yeah, looking at the interior on this side as well, obviously you've got this nice cubby hole here. Obviously you can sort of move these to suit a drink in there. Quite a nice feature. Not really seen this on any other cars. Obviously you've got your drive modes there. I'll start it up again and run you through them now. So obviously drive modes. So drive mode you've got, let me shut this door. Drive mode you've got sport mode, racetrack, and obviously drift. For the road use you won't ever really need to take it out of sport. Obviously racetrack does reduce traction in certain areas, obviously stiffens the suspension up there. You can stiffen the suspension up on this end stalk as well. Drift mode, I mean you should never need to use that. That's pretty dangerous if you put it in that. So yeah, you should only ever really need to use sport mode if you're going on the roads and things like that. Obviously you've got a manual 6-speed gearbox, lovely gearbox to use. The positioning, the way you can change gear in this is very comfortable. Obviously some manuals can be quite hard to use compared to say like an automatic, which is obviously really easy, but this, the way it changes gear, like until you've driven one, I can't really explain it, but very, very nice, easy to change gear. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this car. Obviously it does have Sync 3 as well, Apple CarPlay when you plug your charger in, which is a lovely feature. Get your Waze maps up on there, your Google Maps, things like that, all your text messages. So yeah, that's it for a video on this Mark III RS. If anybody wants any more pictures, videos, we are on WhatsApp, 0770 255 2601. Happy to answer any requests. So yeah, thank you for watching. Cheers.